We're the Rob and Holly Show on 99.5 WYCD, and Maren Morris is here.
Yay.
Here we go.
I'm excited.
Okay, now we can
This
start.
is so exciting because we were just talking to Ryan, and he was saying that you guys really haven't had an opportunity to talk about the big news that just came out on Instagram, and we're so excited for you guys.
Thank you.
So you're having a boy.
I'm having a boy.
Boy mom.
Congrats.
I'm a boy mom. Rob's a boy dad.
Oh, cool.
6-month-old at home right now.
Ooh, congrats.
Yep, thank you.
Well, you look rested.
I feel good. My wife is a champ, and you know she gets up at night when I need to go out and be
Party?
in front of people. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, this is not
kidding.
this is a working event. This is not a party.
Yeah. No, congratulations.
Still is a party.
Thank you. I'm excited. It's just cool to be able to talk about it with people now, and this is kind of like the first week or two it's been out. So
Well, we heard you were like a bean spiller. Like you went
Yeah, I'm
first,
not good
and
at
like you're
keeping-
with your just close knit people. You're like telling everybody. That's so funny.
well, I'm sure Ryan said that to
Yeah.
you.
He said he said you told everyone right away, and then he had his whole group of friends that no one knew anything about it until, all of your friends and family knew. So he was like, I feel like I'm getting left behind here.
Well, that's like the difference between men and women, isn't it? I mean, I tell like my close friends from high school still everything, and my parents, obviously, my mom and my sister, and he just waited to tell everyone. But I am like a bad secret keeper with like good news. Like I tell people their Christmas gifts before they open them. It's just
You get so excited about it.
yeah, like don't let me be in charge of a surprise party. It's not gonna work.
Can I talk about your project, the High Women? Because this is fascinating to me. You were at one time the only woman in the group that didn't have kids. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Everybody else had kids. And yet still you knew what it's like to be a mom because you wrote or helped write the song, which is, I don't get the title right.
My name can't be Mom.
Yes, that's the one. And I love this. And I'm like, this is the best song for moms everywhere. It was like perfect.
Yeah.
And so how do you get into the mind of like being a mom already? Like the lyrics are perfect.
Thanks. Well, I wrote my verse about not being a mom yet.
Okay.
But wanting to be down the line. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm not saying never, but I really love Chardonnay, and I'm not a fan of early mornings. Like I put that in my verse.
Yep.
And then, ironically, I get knocked up like 3 weeks after the record comes out. So
You
I
put it
guess-
out there in the universe, and it
yeah,
just
my
came right
name
back.
can be Mama today. So.
Yeah. But you can still, like, at some point when you're a mom, you can still drink Chardonnay. Like
Yeah.
Brandy that is in the group is like a testament to that.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, I mean, I'll be like a fun mom, right?
Yeah. We all want to be a fun mom.
Yeah.
A cool mom.
And
Sure.
I know all of us when we say, hey, we don't care what it is, right? We just want it to be healthy, right? But did you have a preference, boy or girl, when you were? Did you have a little more excitement for one or the other, or you really didn't?
Well, I mean, I grew up with one sister. My mom owns a hair salon, so I was just always surrounded by women, and I have an affinity for them. There's women in my band, in my crew. I just feel like I've never really had a male sibling or anything like that. So I just felt like I'm gonna have a girl because I'm constantly surrounded by women. And I put a record out this year called Girl.
Right.
And nope, the test said it was a boy.
That is so crazy. I also wanted a girl too because they're way more fun to dress. Like the outfits for boys are not that. I cried in Target once because
Yeah.
I was like, "There's no cute outfits for boys," but you're gonna find cute outfits.
Little hipster baby clothes.
Yeah.
No, honestly, like I was so happy with either, but I think that I've heard from a lot of boy moms since we released our news, and they're just like they love their mothers forever,
Right.
and yeah, so
Mama's boy.
Yeah.
So we also wanted to thank the charity organization that is involved with Stars and Strings, Folds of Honor. And for those who don't know, yes, that's right, he makes a noise for Folds of Honor. They provide scholarships to children who have lost their parents in combat. And they do a lot more for our veterans as well. So I just wanted to ask you, how has the military, how has a veteran affected your life?
I have had a lot of military in my family. My grandfather was a frogman in the Navy in World War II. My cousin, World War II. I'm just kidding. My cousin, until recently, flew Marine One for the president. I've just had, a lot of like ties to it. And then I've gotten the opportunity to play on a lot of military bases over the years. And they are just the most fun and respectful people because they want to enjoy the music. And I think that I really never take for granted that I get this sort of role to bring a message and lyrics that I've written and hopefully a positive vibe to people, and that's not lost on me. That's a really lucky thing to get to do for a living. And so I think that I have those men in my family to thank, and also the men and women that spend so many years away from home and miss so many birthdays and holidays and graduations and really wonderful moments with their friends and family, so I can get to do this silly thing for a living. So this is an amazing cause.
We have a lot to be grateful for. So how about it one more time for all of
Maren
our
Morris.
military men and women, our veterans, those that we have lost as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting Folds of Honor. And we're going to wrap things up with something fun here, and it's called Random Asked Questions.
Okay.
So they're quick question, quick answer. So the first one is, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
All right.
I feel like that would make my job a ton easier.
A lot easier, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I'll be right over to that meet and greet. Hold on.
Yeah.
What keeps you awake at night?
Honestly, it sounds so lame, but like my music stuff, I'll fret over stupid things like the font on a T-shirt for merch at 3 a.m. And so, yeah, I think like myself keeps me up at night.
Okay.
My own neuroses.
And a little bit earlier, we found out something a little surprising about your husband, Ryan, who his favorite show is the Great British Baking
Off.
Show,
Yes.
Bake Off.
It was so weird and wonderful.
I got him into that, by the way.
So what show or movie do you quote all the time?
I feel like, and he would say this too, there's like an Office quote for everything.
Yeah.
There's so many quotable moments from it. But yeah, recently, like we've been jamming hard to the Great British Bake Off. It's so delightful. It's just such a positive show.
He used the exact same word when he described it
It's
as well.
delightful. Yeah.
We
It
could
hasn't inspired us to bake at all, but just to watch people bake is
We could
really
totally play a
therapeutic.
match game with you guys because you would get all the answers right.
Yeah,
All right,
we
one more,
spend
Holly.
a lot of time together.
What do you think the biggest mistake in love would be? Because you write a lot of lovey songs. What do you think?
The biggest mistake?
Yeah, that you could make within love, being in love.
I think not trusting yourself and kind of losing yourself in someone else can be risky. I think that the red flags, in relationships past that I've been in have been like people that if I have good news or something to share that I'm proud of, they immediately just want to dog it or, throw gasoline on it. And I think that that's just such a lame, insecure kind of person to be with. So I think like trust yourself and know your worth and don't be with some douche that does that to you.
There you go.
I love that you always speak honestly.
You heard it here first, everyone.
Yay!
Maren Morris on 99.5 WYCD. It's Stars and Strings.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the show.